Hey guys, how's it going? So, I didn't realize what today was. It's Friday and I need a video by Sunday. So, hi, I'm coming to you with no idea what this video is going to be yet. I figured I would just talk and whatever the topic is just gonna kind of come out. Off the bat, I just want to say ignore everything behind me. My room is kind of a mess. Actually, if you look here, there's my studio. My studio consisting of, we got guitar, microphone with a sock on it because there's a lot of sounds. I pulled this door off and that's kind of like my little sound booth. What else? What else can I show you? How about this? I'm working on a song. Take a look at what we got going on here. We got quite a few tracks going on. I don't know. This is definitely not a final version, but this is gonna be a pretty solid demo of what I'm thinking of what it's gonna be. It's interesting. I know a couple weeks ago, actually probably a couple months ago now, I made a video talking about how I was struggling with liking my own voice. And even in this song, as of right now, I have 2 different voice tracks. I might end up condensing it to one, picking out the best parts or something. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I have 2 voice tracks on this. I have 7 guitar parts here, but some of them are like, obviously this is tiny. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, so just kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit of what one of my editing timelines look like for a song. Most of them look pretty similar. I typically don't have more than 10 tracks on here, and you can even see one of them. The first one on here is the scratch, which I just keep muted, and I'll usually look at it as like a reference if I'm ever starting to lose sort of my train of thought when it comes to what I want the song to sound like. Because when I was doing the scratches, what I would do is I would just turn on like a drum machine on YouTube, and I would just play the song, and I would just record it on my phone, and I would play it to the best of my ability, but I would usually kind of get into the drum track a little bit, because normally when I play, I'm just playing, just the guitar, and so I don't have like a beat to go with. Playing along with the drum track is a totally different feeling, as I imagine playing with more instruments, live would be a completely different feeling. When you're playing on your own, there's a lot of focus, I feel like, at least for me, where I'm focused on playing it correctly, but I'm also, if I am not super used to the song, I'm trying to remember the correct lyrics for it, and just trying to also focus on where my voice is and how it sounds and everything like that. So there's a lot of stuff to think about, but it almost helps to have some kind of a beat or a drum track to play with, because then, at least with playing the guitar, you can hone in on the beat of it and get into a groove, and then it almost feels like the guitar is taking care of itself, and then I can spend more time just to focus on how my singing is and all that. Anyway, so yeah, just kind of rambling today. Sorry I didn't have more planned. So I'm wearing this shirt. It's from Far Cry, the video game. I was thinking about it today, obviously because I put the shirt on. And when I got the shirt, I got it when the 5th game came out. And the soundtrack for the 5th game, I really, really enjoy. So I figured for the song of the day, I would recommend what I would assume is the main song from the album. I had to pull it up because I couldn't remember the name. It's called Now That This Old World Is Ending. The artist who made it is Dan Romer. He did the music for the soundtrack for Far Cry 5. And I really, really love, the whole soundtrack is really, really good. It's a cool feeling. It's the first Far Cry, as far as I'm aware, that takes place in America. The other games have more of like a jungle feel to the soundtrack. This has sort of like a Midwestern. It takes place in Montana, so I guess it's not really Midwestern. I don't know. Is Montana Midwest? It's like Northwest. I don't know. When does the Midwest stop? When does it start? Is there a Mid-East? I got a lot to consider. Anyway, check out that song. I'll put a link in the description. Check out the rest of the album too. It's just a good vibe. It's all instrumentals, obviously, so it's a little bit different from what I typically recommend. But that song, I remember listening to the soundtrack separately from the game for the first time, and I was listening to it in the car, and I had that song on, and cranking that thing up when it's like, as it's building up, it's cool. It's really good. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Again, sorry I didn't really have much of a topic today, but I just wanted to pop in and say hello, like always, and check on you guys. If you want to hear me ramble more, feel free to subscribe. If not, all good. I'm gonna try to post some actual songs on the channel here in the future. I've just been so wrapped up in working on the album and working in general, so I haven't really spent a ton of time playing other people's songs for covers. I've written a couple songs the last few weeks and few months that I haven't shown you guys yet, but I'm considering how I want to release things from now on, because in the past, the second I had a song written, I would just play it for you guys, which is something I can still do in the future. But now that I'm working on album stuff, I'm thinking about how to release songs in general. Do I want your first impression to be me playing it on the couch in sort of not great quality? you know, audio wise, not necessarily like my playing. Although some of those older couch recordings are a little rough to listen to, even now, when it's only been a year or so. But anyway, I better cut before I continue to just talk bad about the past version of myself or whatever's happening now. Anyway, like I said, feel free to subscribe, like the video if you're interested in whatever I just talked about. Cool. I'm not doing a great job with wrapping up this video. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Wise man, what do you have to say?